And today, what did we play?
Shores of Tripoli.
The Shores of Tripoli, which is a game based on one of America's first battles after the Revolutionary War, where we've got American frigates fighting the corsairs of Tripoli. So the Tripolitan Navy is going out and raiding things on the North African coast, and we won't talk about the politics. But it's a very light war game, mostly naval battles, although there is some opportunity for land battles. We didn't get to that because Tommy kicked my butt.
He left Tripoli on a tangent after the Swedish gave me money.
Yeah, so the way you win is the Tripolitan character needs to get 12 gold, or sink, I think, 4 American frigates, or there's one other condition that it didn't seem to matter.
Kill all the Americans.
The Americans win. Oh, kill all the American soldiers that had landed, but we didn't get to the point where they landed. The Americans win.
The American boats.
The Americans win if we can get everybody to declare peace, or I believe invade and get all the way to Tripoli and take over. Combat's simple. When the Americans are guarding these ports down here, if pirate ships sail forth from those ports, they get an opportunity to shoot at them. The pirate ships don't shoot back. If they survive, they go out here, they roll some dice, and then they might get gold, which is one of the win conditions. If American ships decide to come into a port, then a naval battle happens, and these big frigates roll 2 dice for each ship that they have, and these little ships only roll 1, and then whoever gets the most 6s basically wins. You can basically sink everybody if you're lucky, and which contributes to Tommy's winning if he sinks multiple frigates. So you play the game with a hand of cards. The cards do movement, but on your turn you can play a card as an event, and some of the events are move your ships. You can play a card to, you can discard a card to then move your ships. So Tommy can discard cards to move his ships out of Tripoli and through the patrol zone and out and do pirating, or I can play a card to move to make some attacks. It's played over a series of turns. Each turn we each take a turn, we do an action, then it moves over to the next season. And then after you do 4 seasons, it moves through the next year. And as the year track progresses, there are reinforcements for the Americans that happen. And also a victory condition can be triggered after 1804. So we made it 3 years, and Tommy got all the gold because I lost track of where my defenders were. So it's a cool little war game. It is a war game. You are attacking and defending resources and trying to win. So, Tommy, what did you like about it?
Well, it's amazing when a plan comes together and you have just the right cards.
Yeah.
I got both Happy Hunting and Swedish Pays Tribute, which led to Dad's downfall. Swedish Pays Tribute removes Swedish ships from area in 1803 only.
Yeah.
And Happy Hunting gives you 3 extra dice when getting gold.
Right. So
I got 2 gold from the Swedish, and then I went out raiding with Happy Hunting, which let you
get the rest of the gold you needed.
Dice, and I got all 4 remaining gold.
Basically set away. So, and then you went out unattended. There wasn't anybody in the Tripoli harbor. You were able to go out, played another card to let you roll twice as many dice, and got a great big pile of gold. I like the theme. It's a cool historical game. I like ship battles. I think that's fun. When you get around to the land battles, they're pretty simple. It's a lot of dice rolling. You got to get 5s and 6s for certain things, but otherwise, it's
really good.
Otherwise, it's just really straightforward. And it's really simple, and it took us 25 minutes for me to lose. So, if you were going to give it a score, Tommy, what would you give it? You gonna give it 3? You like it that much? That means you want to play it again. Still a 3. Look at that. I'm gonna give it a 3 as well. We don't have Gus because it's a 2-player game. So we're gonna. What do you think Gus would have said? Think he would have said a 2?
Probably.
He might have said a 1 or a 2. He might have given it a 2.
He's not the biggest of board game guys, so.
He's not the biggest board game guy anymore. So if we're gonna give it a score, we might get a 7, an 8, 7 or 8. I like it. I played it several times.
If Gus really enjoyed it, we would get a 9.
Right. If Gus really enjoyed it, we get a 9. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll give it a generous 8, just in case Gus really would have liked it. And that's it. Want to do the outro?
Remember, comment, like, and subscribe. Eat plenty of cabbages. Not us, though. Or else the Pirates of Tripoli will raid your gold.
All right. Well, thank you very much for watching.
Goodbye. Cheers.